who holds the Congress above everything else, Tehseen Poonawalla, I want to ask you tonight, and please tell me if the Congress really wants foreign countries like the UK, like other countries in Europe and the United States to intervene and bring democracy back in India. Isn't that the most shameful statement for an Indian to make abroad, and especially somebody who's taken his oath on the Indian Constitution and represents democracy in the Parliament of India?
Namaskar, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I hold India above everything else. India comes first for me. I will not retort to your answer by quoting how the Honorable Prime Minister humiliated my country by saying nobody was proud to be Indian before he became Prime Minister, which I think is Prime Minister very shameful. I will not go into that whataboutery, because what the Prime Minister did, I expect that the Prime Minister will not hold his office to high esteem. We don't expect that of the BJP. But I expect a lot of Rahul Gandhi. So what did Rahul Gandhi say in the very same interview? Mr. Rahul Gandhi, whom I support, said that Indian institutions will take care of themselves. But when he asked the British government to intervene, he said it in context to the raids on BBC, where he said freedom of speech must be sacrosanct. He said it in a different context, which is completely, don't expect the BJP to create something out of context. But two questions to the BJP spokesperson, the very erudite BJP spokesperson. Today, when we say, and the most honorable Prime Minister says rightly so, that India is the mother of all democracies, in the mother of all democracies, the leader of an opposition party made a speech for 50 minutes. You expunged 45 minutes of the speech, while the most honorable Prime Minister, who uses Parliament as a rubber stamp, spoke about the leader in the opposition, his father, why his father's surname is XYZ and not ABC. That speech is not expunged. And when you pass bills in Parliament, when the opposition is asking for a division of vote, that is not taking Parliament for granted. And when you topple elected governments, that is not taking democracy for granted and not an attack on democracy. So my request to the BJP...
So because the BBC is raided, because the Congress is asked questions by ED, CBI, so you will go and condemn Indian democracy on foreign soil? Is that the justification?
Was not condemned. Indian democracy was not condemned the way the Honorable Prime Minister condemned India. Indian democracy needs to be strengthened, was said by the leader.
When questions are not only raised about the Parliament, the muting of mics and the courts in India, what more is left, Shehzad Poonawalla? Is there anything left really to insult?
First of all, Navika, it's great to have you back on the 9 PM News Hour show, and let me begin by saying परस्पर विरोधे तु वयम पंचशते शतम परायस्तु विग्रह प्राप्ते वयम पंचाधिक शतम। मतलब जब पांडव और कौरव, तहसीन जैसे कौरव लड़ते हैं एक दूसरे के खिलाफ तो 5 बनाम 100 होते हैं, पर जब एक विदेशी खतरा होता है तब पांडव और कौरव भी एक हो जाते हैं और 105 हो जाते हैं। इसी मूल भावना के साथ वाजपेयी जी नरसिम्हा राव के आग्रह पर यूनाइटेड नेशंस जाकर पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ लड़े थे उस मंच पर आज का सांसद ऐसा है राहुल गांधी कि उस ब्रिटेन की भूमि पर आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव के समय पर जाकर कहते हैं कि यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स, यूके, यूरोप शुड इंटरवीन, और उनका स्टेटमेंट मैं प्ले कर सकता हूं, पर आई एम श्योर दे विल बिलीव व्हाट आई एम सेइंग। आई हैव द स्टेटमेंट विद मी। राहुल गांधी सेज, आई एम शॉक्ड दैट द सो कॉल्ड प्रोटेक्टर्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी आर नॉट इंटरवीनिंग एंड दे आर इन oblivion when an entire chunk of democracy has collapsed. This means he is asking for intervention. Not the first time. Nicholas Burns के साथ इंटरव्यू करते समय he said please intervene Nicholas Burns. अरे मणिशंकर अय्यर तो पाकिस्तान गए थे ना कि आइए और स्वागत है आपका, मोदी को हटाइए, हमें लाइए. So this is attack on national sovereignty of India, and couple of quick points I want to make. First of all, you know, Tehseen Poonawalla is a serial liar. This man had come and lied about कि word ban कर दिया. It turned out to be a compilation list of the assemblies had expunged some words. That was the thing. Then you remember they did a fake story. Oh, look, Parliament में अब धरना करना मना है. This was a circular which was going around from 2004 onwards, that this is the Parliamentary House Security Circular that is common for all sessions. But finally I want to ask, if BBC के ऊपर कार्रवाई is the touchstone, Tehseen, when was BBC banned in this country? Please tell me under whose government? Who brought the anti-press freedom bill? Who brought the anti-defamation bill? Who is the one who applied emergency? अरे यहाँ तक तो नाविका कुमार को छोड़ो, किशोर कुमार तक के गाने नहीं आने दिए आपने. और आप आज कह रहे हैं मीडिया फ्रीडम पर. सुप्रीम कोर्ट को कैसे तहस नहस किया. बहरुल इस्लाम वाज अ जज. एक जज था जो कभी जज था, फिर लोकसभा एमपी था. अब इश्करन बैठे वो बताएंगे जब जजशिप खत्म हो गई तो रिटायर होने के बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज बने और उसके बाद तुरंत उनको लोकसभा चुनाव लड़वा दिया। ये बात करेंगे इलेक्शन कमीशन की। नवीन चावला के बारे में तो पता ही है नाविका जी, आपने तो ट्रैक किया इलेक्शन कमीशन को। गोपाला स्वामी सिटिंग सीईसी राइट्स अ लेटर सेइंग दैट दिस मैन इज अनफिट टू बी एन इलेक्शन कमिश्नर। तहसीन पूनावाला, इंस्टीट्यूशंस की बात आप ना करें, आपके लिए तो परिवार तंत्र ही लोकतंत्र है, जैसे इंडिया वाज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू इंदिरा।
Well, let me ask Mr. Lokesh Jindal. Mr. Lokesh